Miss Golestani. Today is our class 2 of our cute chicken project. We are going to color our chicken. We also are going to add some patterns to our chicken's body. And for finishing this project, we need these art supplies. We need our drawing from last time. We need a black Sharpie to draw our patterns on our chicken's body. We need cool color crayons for the sky, something like dark and light blue, or you can have also purple. And to color the grass, you either can use marker or you can use crayon. It's up to you. But for coloring our chicken and for coloring the flowers and bugs and bees and butterflies, we can use colored markers. You also can use colored crayons. Let's get this started. So first, I am going to add some patterns to my chicken's body. Pattern is when you repeat something in an organized way. For example, if I repeat a shape or some shapes, repeat them over and over, we call it a pattern. For example, if I do a circle and a dot, circle, dot, circle, dot, that would be a pattern. Circle, circle, dot, circle, circle, dot, circle, circle, dot. Anything. Patterns can come in different forms. They can be patterns of numbers, geometric shapes, patterns of lines. Honestly, anything that you repeated in an organized way, we call it a pattern. Now, what type of pattern I want to consider for my chicken? I'm thinking about for the chest, I want to go with a pattern of a spiral line. And it's up to you guys how you want to make your pattern. And then I may want to go with a circle. Spiral line, a circle. And then I will repeat it in an organized way. For the wing, and when I'm doing these patterns, I'm really thinking about the book that we read, Pythonka Lays an Egg, and all those lovely patterns on the egg that she laid. So I'm thinking about that, and I may go with some patterns of lines on the wing. I am going with some wavy line, and then I may want to go with circles, and I am going to consider this as a pattern. Wavy line, circle, wavy line again, and the circle. I may want to continue this pattern here. And then for the tail, I may just add more curved lines. And I'm using my Sharpie, as you can see. I'm not using pencil for this one. I guess I'm done. Now I am ready for coloring my chicken. For coloring your chicken, you have to think about a color which is not similar to the color of the sky. The sky would be blue, and you probably don't want to color your chicken blue because then no one can see that nicely. You won't have enough contrast. I may go with some hot colors. What are the hot colors? Do you remember them? Colors like red, orange, yellow, or pink. And you can decide which colors you want to consider for your chicken's body. I may go with orange for my chicken, but probably let's go with orange now. As you can see, I'm putting the whole tip of my marker down to color my chicken. You can color your patterns in different colors if you want to, or you just can go over them. I want to color the tail with different colors, more like rainbow colors. And I'm not going to color my small circles with orange. I'm going to use another color too. So I'm going to carefully go around it. If you don't want to color your shapes in orange color, it's better to guard your colors with your marker first and then color around it with orange, like what I'm doing right now. And then because of the shape of the tip of my marker, when I get to the small white areas to color them in, I can just use the pointy side of the tip and color those areas easier. For coloring your grass, you either can use marker or crayon. I'm going to use marker, and I will start by going over either marker or crayon or color pencil. You have to first start by filling out these in between these zigzag lines to make your coloring job easier. I try to stay in between lines as much as I can. Now that I'm done with the zigzag line, I am going to just use the whole tip of my marker and color like this. It's going to be faster and it's going to look better. So I'm going to just put different rows and ribbons of colors right beside each other, guarding these ladybug family, these ladybugs, by going around them. It's always good to have a placemat underneath your paper so that you don't get marker on your desk or table working area. Now I'm gonna spy on these areas and see if there is any white of my paper showing up. I can see some here. I'm just gonna cover them with my marker, and the grass is done. Now for the sky, you are going to use crayon. So the way that we color the sky is moving our crayon sideways, coloring sideways, but we cannot color sideways when we get to our details. So for coloring in between some areas, I have to just go in between them and carefully color them in like this. Especially on light color subjects like this yellow tulip, I have to probably first outline it with crayon and then color the rest of the sky. Can you see how these spaces are small? I cannot color them too fast. I have to pay attention and go in between these areas and stay away from my leaves and petals. Here I'm not that worried. The grass is green, the sky is blue, and I probably, as you can see, I can go over these areas because no one can see, and it doesn't look bad. No one can see that the crayon went over the grass. Don't worry about this part, but when you get closer to your chicken, be careful. And it takes some time, and maybe your fingers get tired, your hands get tired. Do this exercise and then come back to coloring again. Carefully outline the cloud, if you have any, with your crayon, and then color the sky. Don't forget to take some break in between coloring so that your hands and fingers are not getting tired. You can do 10 jumping jacks, walk around, take some break from your work and come back and continue coloring. Don't think that you have to do it at once. Okay, it's done. I just wanted to make sure that every part is covered with crayon. For example, here I can see some white areas. I even can pick up another shade of blue, like darker or lighter, or a purple color crayon to go over these areas and cover some of those whites. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm careful though not to go over my chicken, flowers, bugs and beetles. And after I cover all my sky with cool colors, then my work is done. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this project, always when you are done with your art project, make sure to do the artist's signature on the bottom or top corner of your artwork. Your artist's signature would be your first name dash your class code. Here I'm writing sample. You will write your first name, and I will write art. You will write your class code. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Can't wait to see your finished artwork. Have a great day.